And there we go. All right. Hello. Hello. Doing another test. I'm going to have a guest pop on in a minute. And let's see, is my guest? Let's see. Okay. Oh, there she is. All right. So we got hello. I have to move towards the camera. To move towards the camera. Cuz this is what I'm doing. Look, see. Oh, look at that. Look at all that. Look at that fun stuff, huh? Look, it's the camera. Okay, so I got a guest. I'm going to bring her on. This is Rachel Rodriguez. She is the producer for March for Life New York.
Hello.
Hey, Rachel. Hi.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. I can hear you. Wow.
Awesome.
I can really hear you. Wow.
You're coming in good too.
Awesome. Good. That's what I was going to ask you. Am I coming in all right?
Yeah.
All right. Am I coming in too loud?
No, you're perfect. I'm on my cell phone and you're really good.
Awesome. So I'm going to play a little something right here. You let me know how it looks and sounds.
Cool.
This is our new intro.
Ooh, I like it.
In the Gospel of John, Jesus said the thief.
That's real drone footage from New York City.
To kill,
really?
But
did you take it?
That they may have life,
oh no, I wish.
That they may have it more abundantly. The thief that steals, kills, and destroys
now, how does it sound?
Came in under the guise of Roe v. Wade in
maybe a little bit louder.
Since then, approximately 61 million babies have been murdered.
How's
Statistics say that approximately 3,700 babies are
That's
aborted
pretty
in
good.
the
You could
U.S.
probably
daily.
go louder, but it's at a
There
good
are
level right
approximately
now.
1.3 million children brutally losing their lives every year. But March for Life New York was established to bring awareness of this tragedy and to bring an end to Roe v. Wade in our lifetime. For we aim to be history makers in our generation. And now, here are your hosts.
It's cutting out a little bit on my end.
Pastors Jim
I don't
and
know why
Joni
it's doing
Lupus.
Right.
Huh.
I like our intro.
Yeah, I like it too. Let's see. Why is it doing that? How about this? This is our outro.
Ooh.
You know, to thank all our sponsors and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. So they get airtime each week.
Yep.
Like stuff. Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is basically our new format when we talk to guests,
Are we going to be doing video interviews like this now?
Yep.
That's awesome.
In fact, you're live on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Hi!
Since I have you here, Miss Rachel, the producer, who's in Texas, by the way.
It's actually 60 degrees here today. It's amazing.
Is it really? Well,
yeah.
It's like, you know what? It was supposed to be like 50 something today, and I think it is, but I just saw flurries outside. So
are you kidding? I want flurries.
I know.
It's like 60 degrees. It's like 30 degrees in the morning. It goes into spring, summer temperatures in the afternoon, and then it gets cold again.
Yeah, that sounds sounds interesting.
You typically got like 3 different seasons in one day.
Yeah. That makes sense, right?
right?
So tell me, Miss Rodriguez, why are you the producer for March for Life New York? What motivates you? Why are you Rachel Rodriguez pro-life?
Well, I started with March for Life New York right at the beginning. Wow, we're going into our 7th year. 2015 we started.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Wow.
I was
Time
part
is
of Grace and
flying.
I was a part of Grace and Truth Church and March for Life New York right at the beginning of when we started all this, and I've always been pro-life. I'm sure a lot of people say that. And I became more active and open with it as we did March for Life, and we started doing the radio show, and then I just jumped in and started helping any way I can. And then Pastor Joni contacted me one day and said, we need a producer, somebody who can organize guests and stuff like that. And I didn't know how to do any of it, but I said, sure.
Sometimes you learn by doing. You know?
I've learned a lot. I've been learning on the job, basically.
Yeah.
And so I've been producer for about 5 years now, and
wow.
And I had my daughter 2 years ago, and,
Woo!
and Joseph's niece.
My niece.
And it was the most incredible experience of my life, and I was very open about her sonogram pictures and videos of her kicking and everything, and it's just like, wow, this is an innocent life. This is what we're fighting for.
Yeah.
And she is the most precious thing that
She really is. And to fight for something so, and you know what? She's precious, and I see that mischievous look on her face when she's on the phone. So she's definitely thinking and coming up with ways to do things, but she is still innocent, and she is still helpless without her mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
she's the most amazing little
and she
girl,
must be
and
protected. Absolutely.
Yes, and her value, we know her life began at conception, and we were very open about when I was first pregnant, and just celebrating that her life straight from the beginning, and her life is just as valuable as it was before she was born as it is afterwards, and she's just as loved and just as amazing.
Absolutely.
And it just drives home the fact that these are innocent children that we're fighting for. It's not just not just something we talk about. These are innocent children at stake, and they need somebody to fight for them.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
There's men and women in crisis who need help, and they need to know that there are better options. There
really are better options.
Yeah.
And if you go to marchforlifenewyork.org, you'll see a menu on the upper right corner. I'll try to get it up on the screen in a second. And the menu will pop up, and you'll have a list of all kinds of things. One of them is resources for women. And it's a list of resource centers all over the place, people who can help you. And March for Life New York, we're always available to help you if there's ever a problem, and we want you to be able to choose life, and just like Rachel is saying, that little girl, all right, and I don't have a picture queued up or anything. I really should have, but that little girl. And I'm like 1,000 or 2 miles away right now, but she lightens up my life. I can only imagine what she's like to you.
She reminds me what we're fighting for.
Yeah.
And with the radio show, I think the greatest purpose of it is to bring education and awareness to certain topics, and it's also to highlight these resources that are available.
Yes.
Adoption. There's men and women who are affected by abortion, and there's counseling available, and there's the abortion reversal pill, which is very important, especially since the FDA is promoting the abortion pill itself so much.
They are.
And it's important to bring to attention that there is still a chance to save that baby. You don't have to go through with it.
Absolutely. You know, I didn't even know that existed until we did a show about it.
Mm-hmm.
And our guest,
Rebecca Hagen, I think.
Was it Rebecca Hagen? I think you're
Rebecca
right.
Hagen Buell, I think her last name is.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Her second. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and in fact, while we were interviewing her, I was researching it online, and I didn't even know it existed, you know, and you have to be able to, because a lot of women don't want to deal with that.
No,
a lot of women don't want to have an abortion, you know. They feel, from what I can tell, and I'm not a woman, obviously, but from working with March for Life New York, I've found that I don't think I've ever heard a woman say, "I'm proud of this," that I wanted to do this. I've never heard anyone say anything like that ever. And
I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think when a lot of women go to that abortion clinic, they're scared. They don't think they have any other options.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're forced by family or other situations. They just feel like they have
so-called men.
Yeah.
When I say that, I'm not putting down men. I'm saying a real man will not force a woman to do that.
No, a real man will defend life.
That's right.
And will step up and be a father. That's
right.
And but a lot of women, when they set those appointments, they're scared and they don't think they have any other options. And it's the Christian community's job to show them love and to show them, hey, we're praying for you. There's other choices. You know, we love you and your baby. We want to help.
Exactly. Let me see if I can actually show you, because this is something I have to test. Let me see if I can show you our website, marchforlifenewyork.org. Let's see. There's a way to do it. Share screen. Oh, hold on. Let me transfer this to another screen. Okay. So this is marchforlifenewyork.org. This is our official website. As you can see, we're planning a new date for a march that'll be announced shortly. And you scroll down, you can see what is March for Life New York, some of the stuff we've done. You can meet our leaders. This is the president of March for Life New York, Pastor Joni Lupus, and then the vice president, Andy White, who has a great show on Faith FM. If you ever get a chance to catch him on Thursdays at 3 p.m., it's called Open Up the Doors. Fantastic show, radio show. This is Pastor Jim Lupus. Both Pastor Joni and Pastor Jim are my pastors at Grace and Truth Church.
And they also both host the radio show, and sometimes Andy White comes on too.
That's right. And this is Ken Auerbach, our legal advisor. And
my favorite lawyer.
You can there's a contact form. You can contact us. And this is what I was talking about. If you go right here, the banner up here, right here, menu, click menu. And then you get all these options: contact, events, photo gallery, getting involved, because we do need volunteers. You know, let me switch back for a second. We do need volunteers. So if you're interested, please go to this form right here.
There's many elements. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Rachel.
There's many elements in March for Life New York, and the production and getting everything prepped and ready to go. And there's a lot of help that's needed in the background. And we would love to have more volunteers.
Absolutely.
And to work with us.
Absolutely. There's everything from setting, when we have an event, we need many hands to set up and break down. But we want people who are truly passionate about pro-life, But anyway, let me continue showing this. I'm also playing around with all the settings while we do this, so it's kind of fun. And then when you go all the way down right here, this is resources for expectant mothers. This is very, very important. Let me click this, and I'll show you who we work with. We have a network of pro-life groups that we work with. Expecting Hope, the Life Centers on Long Island, Baby Safe Haven. I mean, we've had Tim Jacquard, who's
he's amazing.
He really is the founder of Safe Haven, and Safe Haven's not a small organization. There are all around the country. Almost every hospital you see a Baby Safe Haven sign where you can drop off an infant. If in an emergency.
There's no legal repercussions to the mother or anything like that, but we want to keep this baby safe and give them a chance at life.
Absolutely. Well, everyone deserves a chance at life. Let's see, Birthright, Mother of Good Counsel, Soundview Pregnancy Center. There's all kinds of great resources on this section. Post-abortion counseling for men and women. That's a very important thing. That's a very important thing. And our own church is involved with this. We have someone who leads a group for post-abortive care. And it's very, very important.
And post-abortive healing is not just for the mothers, it's also for the fathers affected and siblings. And I've heard stories of people going to these programs 20, 30 years after the fact, and they're still hurting.
Yeah.
And it really does help them.
Yeah.
And it's very much needed.
Absolutely.
Sorry, my camera's crooked.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And even if you're in the abortion industry and you want to leave it, there's a website here we can recommend. Our website is it's mainly for this aspect, to help women, and so please check out marchforlifenewyork.org. It's a great resource. It really is, and can really help you out. And I'm really glad that this website thing, sharing the website thing, works nice on this program.
It looks really good.
I like when technology works properly. Now let's see. I'm going to share a picture.
Ooh.
Let's see. Am I holding you up, Rach?
My phone is at 13%, so I have like 10.
We're gonna go in like a minute, so I just wanted to test a couple of features. Would you mind if I shared a photo of Sadie?
Please do. She's adorable.
And it's not picking it up. Oh, why is it not picking it up? Okay. Wait.
Yeah, I sent you guys a couple pictures.
Like 1,000, like 5,000 each day.
Because every time I take a picture, she gets cuter, and I have to do it again.
I know. It's crazy.
Her hair is long enough for pigtails right now, and oh my gosh.
I noticed. Let's see. I can add an image this way. Desktop.
It's honestly the most incredible thing, being a mom. Also the most nerve-wracking. But
I could imagine.
Most of the time, the most incredible thing is being a mom, and it's being that little girl whose mom is the most amazing part of my life. And I know my husband Armando feels the same way. He's such a great dad, and really seen him kind of blossom into the role this past year.
He's really taken to fatherhood. I've noticed. I'm having a slight problem trying to figure out how to do something. That's why we do these tests, because if you don't try, you won't figure it out. Let's see. And I know how to do this. I did it the other day, and for some reason, I'm having a brain collapse.
You know those posters you see of it shows the baby at like the sonogram, and then right after they're born, and then
Yeah.
a couple months or a year later, it says me, still me, still me. I want to make something like that with Sadie.
Oh, I think, didn't you?
I did something similar. I showed her like at 10 weeks in the womb and 10 weeks outside or something like that.
Oh.
Those are
okay.
incredible photos.
Oh, yeah.
Because little Sadie at 10 weeks was, I'll never forget that sonogram, that ultrasound. It was my first and the first trimester in the middle of the pandemic, and my husband couldn't come in with me because of restrictions, but
Oh, yeah.
we were, it wasn't fun. But anyway, so I took video, and it was the most incredible thing. Look at this little girl.
There she is.
With her pigtails.
With her pigtails. Unbelievable.
It was the most incredible thing, seeing her move, and like she was kicking around and dancing in the womb at 10 weeks, and I couldn't feel her at that point because she was so small.
Yeah.
But it was the most incredible thing watching her and then hearing her heartbeat for the first time. And that's also why sonograms are so important, because if abortion clinics, they use sonograms to basically tell how far along the baby is and what kind of abortion tactic to use. Hearing the heartbeat of your child is so incredibly powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the most amazing thing. And sometimes that's all a mom needs to hear.
And now that technology didn't exist, or it was being developed when Roe v. Wade came in.
Yeah.
Right?
So Roe v. Wade is based on outdated material. We know when conception begins. We know when life begins. We have proof. If you talk to any embryologist or read any embryology textbook, it will tell you when life begins at conception. And we know a baby feels pain. We know when we have technology to help preemie babies who are born 20 weeks, 23 weeks, 24. That's like 6 months. And these babies have survived.
Yeah.
There is no medical reason for a late-term abortion or for an abortion, period.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm sure some people won't like me saying that out there. But
oh, well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you know why? Because you are allowed to have your opinion. You are allowed to have freedom of speech. Okay? And you are allowed to tell the truth. And that is exactly what we're doing right here. And we're going to keep telling the truth. And people are going to be upset, but you can't make everybody happy.
No.
You know?
No.
Well, okay. You can make
Sadie happy.
Look at that.
We made her a pillow couch on the floor. She was just lounging. She's on a really soft lamb mat, just lounging in her pajamas, drinking her bottle. She was the happiest little camper.
That kid has the life. Look,
she got
Stitch on the floor.
I think she was watching Lilo and Stitch too.
She's probably watching Lilo and Stitch for the thousandth time.
She had a cracker right there.
Wow, that's the life. I kind of want a cracker now.
I want a cracker.
Yeah. Can't. We're adults.
Okay.
Although I am an adult. However, I probably have the largest Nerf gun collection a 37-year-old can own.
Oh, you should see Mondo's collection.
Oh, his collection and my collection should meet.
Yes, I agree.
In the middle of the night for a game.
Ooh. We got Sadie a little Nerf gun too. It's pink. She doesn't know how to use it yet, but it's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna come home one day and I'm gonna have a Nerf gun battle in the living room.
Oh, yeah, most likely, yeah.
Yeah. As long as they pick up all the darts.
See, that's the worst part. Tell you what, you, me, and Sadie will go out for ice cream, and then actually we'll take Armando too. I don't want to leave him to clean up. I'd feel bad. All right. Well, I know your phone is dying, and I don't want you to have no phone while you go home. So I'm going to end with you. And in fact, we're going to end the way we do on March for Life New York. Ready?
Ready.
You
You
too.
have to start.
You too can be
A history
a history
maker.
maker. Let's see. Wait, where is it? There it is.
Yay!
There
I love
it
that.
is. I gotta get better at switching everything. Oh, I can do this.
Ooh!
Say bye.
Bye!
Bye. I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later.
Thanks for coming on. All right. That was fun. So overall, this program seems to be working very well. And let's just look one more time because you cannot resist. Yep. That is my niece. Look at that. Cute as a button. Growing so fast. She is the reason we do this. Why we spend hours learning programs, why we spend days programming things, getting things set up. This little girl and all the little girls like her is the reason. Because she deserved a chance at life, and so does every other little boy or girl on this planet. They deserve a chance at life. And that's what we're doing here at March for Life New York. So join us Monday night, which is 2 days from now, at 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. And you'll see this video up, and you'll be able to see our guests this time. And just bear with me if I'm a little slow on the slides. I'm still getting used to the program. But this is going to be a good time. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you on Monday.